Samore lovebirds. So today's video we're gonna be chit-chatting, okay? I'm gonna give y'all some little tips and stuff like that. For those of you that are not yet subscribed, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button and like and share this video if it was able to help you in any way, shape, or form, because that lets me know, okay, they like these types of things where you talk, let's do more of them. So with this video, those of you that saw one of my last videos where I was just like, talking, giving you guys an update on my life, I did tell you guys that I lost my corporate job. So it's definitely been somewhat of a transition, but luckily I had YouTube, well, not necessarily the YouTube checks, because the YouTube checks ain't all that great. I'll tell you that right now. YouTube checks I probably get, and I don't really care because it's not like I make thousands. I don't think anyone's gonna try to rob me because like I said, I don't make a lot. I make about, let's say, $200 a month, sometimes less than that. And I am with a network as well, so they take a certain portion out of my money as well. So they don't take that much, and to be honest, they do have a lot of things to help. So I'm not really complaining about the fact that I'm in a network. That's a whole nother topic that we'll talk about, where I can tell you guys the good and the bad. But I don't think I can tell you the bad right now because I'm still in the contract, and I don't think I can, say bad things about them. Maybe just other ones in particular. Alright, so, yeah, so that's how much I get from the channel. So, I mean, that's a little something. I'm able to pay part of my cell phone bill, because my cell phone bill is high sky because I'm still paying for cell phones. And they charge me for a phone that I don't even have right now from T-Mobile, because I sent back my S7 Edge when I got the Note 7, and they're still charging me, talking about they never got it. I was supposed to take it to the store. So that reminds me, I gotta call them up again and talk to them about that. So yeah, like I said, it pays a portion of my cell phone bill, but not even the whole thing, if that's what I choose to use it for. So that's one thing. And then like little sponsorships here and there. Maybe I'll do like a certain video or an AliExpress video or something like that, and I'll be able to get paid off of that. So those are some of the ways that I've been, making money. But I have a few other things that I've checked out recently that I can tell you pretty much like my likes and dislikes about it. Okay. So, sorry about the light, you guys. I guess it kind of like turned off or whatever. Anyways, so one of the things, so I've had some setbacks here, and like I said, I do have some things that will be able to help you guys out, because with me, like, I've tried to get like public assistance and things like that. Well, I'm actually working on getting that, but right now, or at least for my son, because his father doesn't give child support right now, so I think that I'll be able to try to get it for him, because I personally can't, because I'm not an American citizen. I was born in Montserrat, as a lot of you may or may not know. So it's a lot of things that they won't give me just because of that. I'm not like undocumented or anything like that. I do have, I'm under the DACA protection, which we can talk about in another video, but with that, I'm able to work. I'm able to, if I wanted to go to school, I can drive, I can open bank accounts, things like that. They try to play me the other day with the unemployment and say that they feel like I haven't been working I haven't had anything, so I had to send them copies of that. So hopefully everything goes through and they'll be able to at least, send me some unemployment so that I'll be able to get money and, be able to pay my rent properly. Because right now, it's like, I have a certain amount of money there, but it's like, where is it going to come from? Like, YouTube is not stable enough to know, like, okay, I'm going to get this amount of sponsorships. It's like AliExpress doesn't always hit me up, or if they do, they want to hit me up with free hair or whatever. So it's, it's kind of like, that would be a little more stable and something that at least I know that's paid and everything. I do appreciate all of you guys that did help me with the GoFundMe. That helped me to be able to pay my rent for, I think it was September, because I was behind. And, like I said, I didn't work for like a whole month, and then I worked for like 2 weeks, and then the company shut down. So at least I was able to get a little bit of a paycheck. But the money that you guys gave me, even though it wasn't my goal amount, you know, it still was able to help me. So now, after we done talked so much, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that we can do in order to help us to kind of like stay on track with money, as well as to get some money. One of the things that I recently was, someone had reached out to me, and you know what, it's crazy because the law of attraction is freaking crazy. You can definitely, you know, think of things that you want, and if you really want it bad enough, the universe conspires to help you to get it, as well as, you know, God and everything else. So I was thinking so much recently about like trying to start my own hairline. I've been thinking about it, but you know, I wasn't sure like the route that I wanted to go, and most things that most places that I tried, they want you to put straight up like 500 or more, and I can't put down no 500 or more. Like, not at this time. Maybe with tax season hit, if I do get taxes, I don't even know how it's gonna work this year. This is the first time I'm filing without working for the whole entire year, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that would probably be the only time that I would really be able to do it, unless I win the lottery, and I don't play the lottery. So I was like, you know, I was starting to give up on that dream for right now and just put it on hold. But I was reached out to by someone who's in a hair company, and it's kind of like, you know how Avon is, where you recruit people and you get money, you sell the product, things like that. Well, this hair company is very similar to that, because there's two ways that you can make money. You can either join the referral program. You could sign up totally free, but in order to get money from the referral program, it's $9.99 a month. Or you can start your own hairline for just $100, and then you'd be able to have your own private label. The hair, I've seen reviews on the hair. I haven't been able to actually purchase the hair yet myself, because yeah, that's like last thing on my priority list. But I have had someone who invested into me, and you know, I'm truly grateful for that. So I've been able to actually put down the money for the hairline, and I'm getting my website started. Website to get a domain is only like maybe $10 to $12, something like that, from GoDaddy.com. So I know my hair company name, and I'll put the link in the description area, so if you guys are interested in joining, then you can definitely do so. Yeah, and like I said, it's $9.99. You get, I think, like either 10 or 25% of like when other people purchase the hair, as well as if anybody signs up under you. So it's pretty cool, and it's in the most of the people that watch this video that are hair beauty gurus, then it's something that might be of, you know, interest to you. And even if you're paying the $9.99, you do a video or something and somebody signs up, then you're getting your money back. So it definitely was something that I looked into for a while. I did some research, and I really liked the whole concept. I liked the prices, and you know, luckily somebody believed in me enough to put the money down for me, so I was able to get things started. And hopefully by the end of this month, I should, or maybe by Thanksgiving, I'll be able to like launch everything. I've already started to create my Instagram, a new one just for that. I've already also started to, I created an email account, a phone number. I'm like on it, you guys. I created the website is in the works. They're working on my logo, because they also do your logo for you and the logo for your packaging once you pay your $100. So I mean, it's definitely, well, $99. So it's definitely worth the investment. So yeah, I'm looking forward to eventually, maybe like, you know, eventually I will be showing you guys how the hair is. They are sending me samples, that was included, so I'll show you guys at least probably some samples, and then once I actually am able to get the hair, then I'll do a video showing you guys the hair. So that's one way that you'll be able to, you just have to invest a little bit, but you can definitely get money out of it and create your own business. So I think that that's something that's amazing, and some of you guys, if you want to look into it, information is in the description area. So another thing that I've used for about 2 years when I was working is called eMoney Pool. with the e-money pool, the way that works is kind of like a susu. If some of you guys know what that is, I think they call it something else in some other countries. But it's kind of like you toss in your hat. You have like maybe like $50 that you put up every either month or every 2 weeks, and then you get that money back. It's kind of like they're saving your money for you, but it's a better way than using credit cards. Like, let's say you want to do a vacation or something. And I've done this. When I went to St. Thomas, this is the way I was able to do it. I put my little $50 a month for a couple of months. And then when I was ready for my vacation, I had $500 that I had already like put up. It's almost like you're training yourself to, I mean, if you have good, if you're already able to like save without touching your money, then you're good. But this is a good way to just kind of build up discipline. Even if you do it for a little while, it's good to build a discipline. And then you just kind of like, you know, stop if you don't want to do it anymore. There is a little bit of a fee, but it just depends on, I think, how much you're doing. Like some people do $50 a week or $50 a month. You can do it like that. I like to do it every 2 weeks or sometimes every month. If it's like $100, it's every month because that's a lot of money. They have up to, I think you can get back like 1,000, or I think they started doing 2,000. And the better you are, the more that you would be able to do. So let's say, you know, you get a good amount of money and you want to do different money pools for different dates. You can do that as long as you haven't had any issues with your bank. So yeah, everything is verified. And if, like, let's say somebody was to drop out, the company has insurance that they'll give you your money. So it's like nothing you have to worry about. There's no scams or anything like that. Like, they're all verified through the bank. So I really like that. I enjoy that. I haven't had any issues with getting my money. I've done it for about 2 years now. I spoke to the owner of the company when I first started doing it just to make sure everything was legit, because I tried to do it with another company before that. It was an epic fail. It was just whack. Like, it just made me look stupid because I was trying to get people to do it with me, and then it was just not working properly. So I was kind of like, you know, on the defense about even joining them when I looked them up. But then, you know, I did some research and they seemed legit. They had like good reviews in the press, the media kit, all that stuff. So then I went with them and I haven't, you know, had any problems. That even helped me to be able to pay some bills because I was doing one while I was working. So I was able to pay some bills that wasn't my rent. So luckily I was doing that too. So it helped a lot. And it can help a lot. Another thing that is pretty cool is to do surveys. It's good and it's bad. Okay, I'll tell you the good. So there's one that's called Inbox Dollars. I recently found that one. I think I was on some other website and somebody was like, oh, those are all whack. The one that I use is Inbox Dollars. I actually get money from it. So I looked into it, I downloaded it, and I actually like this one. It makes you feel like you're valued, and I like that. The reason why I say that is because, let's say you don't qualify for the survey, then they give you like a free spin that you can get points. And the points, they go towards like other things where you can get prizes. They also have, at any time you don't, and that's anytime you don't qualify, they give you a free spin, they give you points. They also have where you can watch movies and get, you get like a certain amount of money for that, like a certain amount of change for that. They have daily surveys where you just answer one question and you get like 2 cents or 1 cent. I mean, it all adds up if you do it every day. They also have, if you search in their search engine, you get money for that. And just to sign up, they give you $5. So this one, I mean, I'm not as consistent as I could be. I mostly do it when I have nothing else to do, like maybe late at night before I go to sleep. Sometimes I'll do a survey or I'll work on the site. I mean, I'll work on the site, but I'll do something on it. Or maybe if I'm out waiting for the doctor's appointment, while I'm waiting, I'll, you know, do a survey or something like that. So it's pretty cool and definitely something to look into. I think I have like a referral code or something for all of these things, so I'll put it down there so you guys can check it out if you're interested. But this is like my top one out of all the surveys. Another one that is pretty similar to this one is called Swagbucks. This one is another one. It has an app for it. You can download the app and keep it on your phone. It's similar concept, like you get but this one's points instead of actual money. Like this one, the other one, you could actually see the money that's growing. This one is like points. So you gotta have a certain amount of points in order to redeem the money. And then you can either transform it into PayPal cash. I think you have to have like 2,500 points in order to get like $25 or something like that. I don't even remember how the points go, but if you download it, it will give you all that information. So with that one, it's real slow coming. It's the same concept. You can search for things on their search engine. You can watch trailers. I actually like watching the trailers. If you watch 6, then they give you a certain amount of points, but it's not that many points. But I actually watch trailers sometimes on YouTube, so I'm like, all right, instead of me going to YouTube to watch it, why don't I just watch it there? So that's pretty cool. And what else? There's surveys on there, of course, and other like little cooking videos and stuff like that that you watch. If you watch the ads, then you get points. So that's another one that's kind of cool and interesting. Another thing is called Slice the Pie. I recently found that one. I don't remember how I found it, but with this one you get to review music and you also get to review clothes. With the clothes, you don't really get a lot of money from it. I think it's like 1 cent each review, but they're not like, well, the clothes reviews are kind of long. So I stick to the music reviews. Plus the music reviews, they give you like 3 cents each. But like I said, like it takes up time and it's like a little bit of money that you're getting. But it can add up. But then again, they kind of like, you can't do them back to back. Like you have to wait like maybe 2 minutes or maybe like more than that. I don't even know. But I remember one time I was like on a roll. I was like, oh, let me do another one. And they were like, oh, you just did one. You have to wait. You can't do it right now. So I had to wait like 2 minutes or so. And then I was able to do it. It might have been longer than that. But that was something that I felt like was kind of annoying. Because like if I want to keep on going, I guess they want to make sure it's not automated. You're not doing anything scammy. Just writing any foolishness. They said the more reviews you do, and as long as you keep them like at a good length, then you know they'll up your rate or whatever. I don't know. I'm still at 3 cents because I kind of like slowed down from that. That was like in the beginning before I started really getting healthy enough to do a lot of YouTube videos. So, or having enough energy to be able to do them. So that's another thing to, if you know, have time on your hands. And the music is actually pretty good. Like I kind of enjoy the music and kind of reviewing it. Although I would prefer to do it on camera. My throat is kind of hurting me though, so I'm trying to hurry up. So there's another one called Vindale. This one right now I only have about $2.28. I started doing that one in September. I'm not really too into it because the screening questions, and I used to, like I told you guys, I used to be in market research. I did surveys in the beginning over the phone. Then I moved up to HR, so I didn't have to do surveys, but everybody else that I hired was doing surveys. I did trainings on surveys. So with these, the screening questions, they're extremely long sometimes. And then after you go through all of these questions, they want to tell you, I'm sorry, you did not qualify, but you can try this survey. And they refer you to another one. You try the other one. A lot of times you don't even get it. So I'm just over it. Also with the inbox dollars, you can get money for apps as well. If you download apps, you play the games. So I really like inbox dollars so far the most. Another one that's very similar to Vindale Research is, let's see, it's called Opinion Outpost. Lovely LaShawn had actually recommended this one to me when I was asking her about ways to make money from home, because I know she had made a video about that before. And with this one, I have about 10 points right now. This is another one I kind of gave up on because it was taking too much of my time and not really yielding any results for me, or enough results for me. Because a lot of the stuff, I don't know if I don't make enough money, or I don't know. I just answer truthfully, and a lot of times it just screens me out and it says, you know, you didn't qualify for this one, but you can try this one. It's just very similar to the other one that I mentioned. You have to have at least 100 points in order to get $10. So it just seems so far away just to get $10. But I don't know. I guess I got to talk to lovely LaShawn, to Lisa, and see, you know, if she has any methods to... She said, I think she said she makes pretty good money from it, but I'm like, how? Because for me, it's like, I don't know. I'm just not having any luck with these things. So another one is called Click Worker. With this one, I think I have about $3. Like everything, I have a little bit of money, but it's probably not going to get enough to be able to, for me to actually take it out. Because you have to have a certain amount to be able to take it out, to withdraw. So with this one, they give you little odd jobs to do on the internet. Like maybe they'll tell you to look up a website and see how it is and review it. Or they might tell you to kind of fix something on the internet. It's like little jobs like that. So it's okay. I mean, but they don't have a lot of work. So that part is kind of frustrating. If they had more work, I would definitely, you know, be inclined to do it a lot more often on my spare time, like maybe while something is rendering, editing, or whatever. What else did I have? There's another one called Amazon Turk. This is through Amazon. You just have to get qualified. I mean, you have to qualify first. I think with the Click Worker, I had to do like a reading, kind of like a reading test. I think it was either for Click Worker or it was for Amazon Turk. You have to do like a reading exam. And that's how they're able to determine if your English is good enough. It might have been for Amazon Turk though, but don't quote me. I'm not sure because I was doing so many websites. So I know definitely with Amazon Turk, this one is kind of like they have different prices. But a lot of the stuff that they do is transcribing things from the computer to the, like, you know, like maybe transcribing a video and typing it out. They have ranges from a couple cents all the way up to like maybe $70, $80. But they have to approve you. Or you might have to take a quiz in order to be able to do it. So it's just a lot of extra little things that you have to do in order to qualify to do that. So, and I had already did like qualification questions. So they know that that my English is good. So to do another test in order to get to do the little odd jobs is just annoying to me. So I might end up deleting some of these. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I'll get bored one day and I'll just do it. But right now, I'm really like throwing myself into like my hair business that I'm going to be doing. And also, I want to get the emails set up for you guys so that I can get your email, let you know when I have sales and all those other good things. Yeah, so another way that you'll be able to make money online is to sell on eBay. That's always like, you know, pretty easy. You can sell on eBay, you can sell on Amazon, little things that you have. Whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna look around because I know there's things that I have, maybe like old lenses or my VR from my S7. I don't even use that, and I can definitely sell it for less than it's worth. It's worth about $100 or $80 right now. I can sell it for like $50. You know, I can sell it for half off or whatever. Or if any of you guys are interested, let me know and I'll send you a PayPal invoice. But yeah, like stuff like that, little odd things that I'm not using, I'm just gonna put it up on eBay or most likely eBay. The only thing I don't like about eBay is that they do have fees, and then you have the PayPal fees, so it can get kind of pricey. You know, you're losing some of the money, so you gotta put a decent price, but then you're in competition with so many other vendors, so that can be a little discouraging. And the last thing is to sell on Big Cartel, which goes hand in hand with selling on Amazon or any of those other things. I mean, if you have a product that you want to sell, then a good place to sell it without having to worry about costs and things like that would be Big Cartel. With Big Cartel, you only have to pay if you use more than, I think, 5. If you use more than 5 listings, then I think that you go up to the bronze or whatever. Where, I mean, they have good things there that you would be able to do as well. Like they have apps and all kind of stuff that I just recently saw that you can do once you're paying like any type of fee with them. So I mean, it's pretty cool. They don't take anything as far as your money, so that's good. The only person you have to worry about taking anything off the top is PayPal. But even though PayPal takes money away, like depending, it's like a certain percentage depending on how much you're getting. The good thing about them is that if you do USPS through them, you save a couple cents. So I mean, that's kind of cool. Maybe like 30 cents to be honest, but it's better than nothing, you know? So I definitely have been printing out everything on my printer, which I actually got through a gift card not too long ago. So I was so happy that I had that gift card. I was able to get a printer because I used to do everything when I was at work, so I didn't have to worry about the price of printing, the price of paper. So that's why I started charging a little bit for shipping. But I don't even charge the whole thing for shipping. Hopefully I won't have to. But for right now, I charge like $2.50 out of $6.10 for shipping. So it's like, it's not free, but it's close to free, you know? And there's no taxes or anything like that. And the price of the wigs that I sell on there are always cheap. So yeah, I'll be sure to list everything there. I'll try to keep them in order. So, you know, if any of these things interest you, then you can check them out. Okay? And let me know if any of them work for you, or if you've tried any of them and you actually, you know, really like them, or you got any tips or anything like that. Because like I say, your girl's still trying to look for little things here and there to make this moolah, okay? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.